Hello students, we are still on bearing and distances. A tree is on a bearing of south 36 degrees west from a point X and south 78 degrees east from a point Y. If X is 200 meters due east of Y, calculate the distance of the tree from Y to the nearest meter. So let's try to draw the diagram. A tree is on a bearing of south 36 degrees west. So if you draw the four cardinal points here, you are having the north, south, west, east. So the line should be between the south and west, 36 degrees west. So the line should be here. So this is 36. South, 36 degrees west. So let's say the tree is around this side. So we have the tree to be here. This is a tree. Say on the other hand, from a tree is on a bearing of south 36 degrees west from a point X. So this is the point X. And south 70 degrees east from a point Y. So assuming our Y is at this side, let's draw the four cardinal points here also. North, south, west, and the east. So they say south 78 degrees east. So between the south and the east is 78 degrees. So that means the angle is here 78 degrees. South 78 degrees east. So and south 78 degrees east from Y. So this is point Y. So they now say that if X is 200 meters due east of Y, this is Y. Due east, that means on the line of this east. X is 200 meters. So the distance between X, Y and X is 200 meters due east of Y. Calculate the distance of the tree. The distance of the tree from Y. You are told to look for from this place to this place. So that will give us small x. Calculate the distance of the tree from Y to the nearest meter. So you are looking for the distance from this tree from this Y. So now let's try to get the value for the angle. Here this is on the angle of 90. Now if the angle here is 78, from here to this place is 90. 90 minus 78 give us the angle here, which should be 12 degrees. Also, from here to this place is 90. 90 minus this 36 will give us 54. The angle here will be 54. So it will be easier for us to now get the third angle. So if we try to draw the triangle again, we are going to have this. This is the triangle. This is Y, this is X, this is T, where the 3 is 200 meter distance. This angle is 12. This angle is 54. So now to get the third angle, that means if we add angle X plus angle Y plus angle T should be equal to 180. Y. Sum of angles in a triangle. So our X is 54 degrees. This 54 plus our Y is 12 degrees plus angle T should be equal to 180 degrees. 54 plus 12 will give us 66 plus T is equal to 180. To get T, bring this 66 to this side. It will now be minus 66. 180 minus 66 will give us 114 degrees. Now, we will now try to write the sine rule. Since we are having x, y, t as the parameters, you say x over sine x equals y over sine y equals t over sine t. So the side x is the line facing angle x. The side y is the line facing angle y. The side t is the line facing angle t. So we are now going to substitute there. So that means the value, we don't know the value for x over angle x is 54, sine 54 is equal to, we don't know the value for side y over the angle y is 12, sine 12 is equal to, the side t is 200 divided by sine 114. Now, so here you now have a complete ratio here. Then you are told to look for x, the distance between the 3 and y. So since x is what you are looking, pick this one. So x over sine 54 is equal to 200 over sine 114. So to get x, you cross multiply. So that means x times sine 114 is equal to 200 times sine 54. To get x, divide both sides by sine 114. So that means you are left with x there. So it's equal to 200 times sine 54 is equal to sine 114. So you look for the sine of sine 54, which is 0.908090, and sine 114 is 0.9135. When you compute this, 200 times 0.8090 divided by 0.9135 will give you 177.1209.63328 to the nearest whole number. So since the next number after this last 7 years 1, it's not up to 5, you cut it off. So you're having 177 meters. So for the work practice, A, number 1, a point x is 34 meters due east of a point y. The bearing of a flagpole from x and y are not 18 degree west and not 40 degree east respectively. Calculate the distance of the flagpole from y. Number 2, an aeroplane flies on a town from a town x on a bearing of 45 degree east to another town y on a bearing of 200 kilometers. It then changes course and flies to another town z on a bearing of south 60 degree east. If z is directly east of y, x, calculate correct to three significant figures. A, the distance of x from z. B, the distance of y from x, z. Please ensure you like, subscribe, and comment on this video. Thank you.